Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. It is another gaming log with Loke. What is this? This is obviously, as usual, random pop-ups, no notifications, nothing. Just freaking out of nowhere. We're here. We're doing it. I'm here. I'm doing it. Um, what a week! What a week! For me personally, it was rough not having internet. Um, Being outside the city it was really something. It was really Vince, man. Welcome in, Vince. Appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Welcome in. Damn. All right. Thank you so much for coming in, Vince. Really appreciate you. So as I was saying, the whole internet thing, I have to take this L like without even fighting it. Okay. I was shifting my position on the PlayStation Portal, and like a gift or curse or whatever, um, I was given an opportunity. It's cool, Vince. You're always on time, brother. You were always on time, and I appreciate you. So as I was saying, I was starting to soften my position on the PlayStation Portal. Like, no, maybe it's kind of okay. I saw people using it on planes and stuff like that. I was like, okay, you know what, maybe it's not so bad. Maybe it's not so bad. And then I traveled for work, and they sent me to one of the remote areas in Mozambique, and it was terrible. I wasn't even able to do the show with Ham. I I wasn't able to freaking stream YouTube. I couldn't even comment live. It was just buffering or not doing anything at all. I had, like, even Netflix, I had to download the videos or the episodes or whatever, and then watch them, because just streaming them, it was just a buffering buffet. If we can go with that, whatever. It was a terrible experience, and I kept thinking to myself, imagine with your cocky ass, imagine if you had bought the PlayStation Portal. How dumb would you be feeling right now? And I was just like, you know what? Cool, cool. Lesson learned. Don't be messing around. All right. Richie, I won't be here. The internet right now is literally 0.28 megabytes. Appreciate you, Richie. Good luck with that one. I know what it's like. I know. I know that internet is when it fails, man. It's the little things, like we forget because we have it all the time. We don't see just how important or how integral it is to our lives. We just take it as a given. It's like water. You just assume there's water everywhere. You assume there's internet everywhere, and then it's not there. Then you're like, fuck. You know what I mean? Um, Internet is such a necessity. You feel like cut out from the world, for sure, dude. On the bright side, it was kind of relaxing. I know it's weird, but vibe with me for a second. I got to meditate. I haven't done that in weeks. I finished one of the books that I've been struggling to get through. This one. It took me longer than it should have taken. If I'm being fair, look at it. It's a tiny little thing. This should have been 2 weeks, 3 max, but it took me like a month. And this past week with no internet, not gonna lie, it helped. Right. Um, yeah, PlayStation Portal for me still a very shit device. Still a very shit device. If I was when I have the money for a mobile console, I'm going with whatever is on Nintendo, Steam Deck, Neo, whatever the hell. I'm not doing the PlayStation Portal. But for anyone that lives in Japan, or is always surrounded by like super super fast internet, hey man, have at it. Enjoy yourself. Vincent, planned disconnect is what I aim for. It's a vacation. Fact, I have intermittent disconnect. I don't know if you've noticed, Vince, or maybe Rachie, or anyone that follows me. I get on Twitter at the beginning of the day, like at 6 a.m. I'm on Twitter for maybe 30 minutes. And that is it. I'm just focusing on work. And if I don't have work, right? If I'm not full like to my eyebrows with work, I would rather, and maybe this says something about me more than social media, I don't know. I would rather try and find I don't know, some other revenue stream, or randomly put more effort into the other stuff that I do with like stocks and whatever, than open social media. I'm good. For me, that's what I allow myself. I allow myself 30 minutes of Twitter from Monday to Friday. And then on Saturday and Sunday, nothing. You won't see me on weekends. I would rather sleep than open Twitter. Yeah. So Vince says I mostly do X on the toilet. I usually leave my phone on the desk when I go to the toilet. But you know what? I'll think about that. It feels apropos considering the amount of just vomit that's on Twitter. But okay, guys, this episode's gonna be full of trailers that I saw on Twitter, like being announced. So I went to YouTube, I got the trailers, and I did something that someone on I think it was Ham or Matt Likes Game stream. Okay, so I will clock out, right? I will clock out of social media, but I won't clock out of YouTube. That's the difference, all right? So what I think I was watching Matt Likes Games video, and someone said, and Matt was struggling with internet for some reason. Someone said, "Why don't you download the videos and then watch them so you don't have buffering issues?" And I was like, bet, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. So I'm doing it now. I downloaded the videos, right? And I'm just going to play them. We'll react, have a laugh or not if it's bad, and then go from there. Hold up. Let me present. Let me pick a screen. Okay. Where's the screen? All right, here we go. Fallout. Let me make myself smaller. Okay. I hope that's okay. Tell me if you can hear this. All right. It's playing on VLC. It's because yeah, okay. Anyway. Tell me you can hear this. She's exiting the vault. From the director of award-winning series Westworld, Jonathan Nolan. Oh, no sound. Okay. So there's something probably wrong here. Okay. Let me try this again. Share screen. So what is screen sharing your computer? Some screens let you share audio, local share audio checkbox on the next window. Okay. Okay, there we go. All right, let's try this again. Tell me if you can hear it. Tell me if you can hear it. What? God damn it. This thing is sabotaging now. All right. Let's try this one more time. Hold on. Oh, okay. So there's an option to share video files, to present a video file.
I know that I've lived a relatively comfortable life.
Okay, how's that?
Stop! Lucy!
Yeah, victory. Okay, so I was going to say this does not get me excited. This does not get me excited at all. All right, because Westworld was good for one season. That was it. All right. This doesn't excite me. If you wanted to excite me, you should have said from the director of season 1 of award-winning series Westworld. Because winning awards, you don't have to be good. You just have to go to the Oscars to know. Just watch the Oscars to know that you don't have to be good to win awards. And Westworld was good for the first or second season, and that was it. All right. So this is not working for me. Exactly, Vince. The first season, awesome. After that, train crash, plane crash, all the crashes you want to come up with. All right, but let's go. Let's carry on. Well, they did all 4 seasons. Again, man, there's plenty of shows that went 20 seasons, but were shit. This is like going to the video game sales analogy, right? Where but this game sold X. COD sells X all the time. I'm never going to fight the size of COD, or the amount of people that go on it, but I think it's crap. I think it's sludge, but it gets people going. Remember, only season 1 had Hopkins. You think Hopkins was the secret sauce? I don't know. For me, what killed it was when the bots left. Okay, spoiler alert for anyone that hasn't watched Westworld. When the bots left the virtual world, kind of lost its luster for me. They did something. They failed to do the Matrix transition, because Matrix, technically, you could say that the first Matrix, it should have ended right there, perfect masterpiece, right? The second one was risky, because now we're dealing with more people leaving the Matrix. We're dealing with bots leaving the Matrix. It's hard to make that work between the two worlds, right? The what are they called? Oh my God, I'm forgetting the names of the brothers Wachowski. Huh? I didn't even Google that. Yeah, to do what the Wachowskis did is very difficult. Westworld is just another failed attempt. He had to carry everyone. It's only me. I saw the whole sausage. Oh my Lord. Pretty much. Let's carry on with this trailer. So far, I'm not impressed. But what's it been? 5 seconds? Let's see what it's like.
You need to go home. Vault dwellers are an endangered species.
Red roaches.
Do you think you would be willing to do what it takes to survive up here?
So it looks like the main person is a female. The protagonist is a female. I can see a whole lot of people talking about woke this and woke that. Just for you for Vince, anyone that talks about this is woke because it's a female leading the show, this should just be assigned to you that it's just someone that's pandering to the anti-woke mob. All right, because everyone that knows anything about Fallout knows that you get to create your character with any sex that they want, with any gender that they want. It's not a problem. It's not a problem at all. The lady was pretty good to watch in Yellow Jackets. Fuck them all. Yes, fuck them all, dude. Seriously. Oh, okay. And video game creator Todd Howard. Okay. Okay, that's good.
If you insist on staying, then you will have to adapt.
The dog. Is that dog meat? That looks like dog meat, or his cousin, or something. Oh, that looks good. The studio behind the boys. Okay, day one. You see, now you're convincing me. Now you're convincing me. That's a good shit. I don't want to see tomorrow. This is like the old timey songs. Unless I see it
tomorrow, so they say.
I'm rewinding that. I'm sorry. Dog meat looks so cute. He looks adorable. This is the face of a dog you want to pet. This is it right here. Oh my god, he's so good. Oh, who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?
So they say will be a lovely day. A bright new sun will suddenly break through.
Yeah, I hope it's gory. It looks gory. It looks gory. Check the dog meat just devouring that roach. That was glorious.
But I don't.
Why? I don't know. This looks kind of sanitized. Like his skin looks just fine. It's not icky or falling apart. I don't know. I don't. This looks like a missed opportunity for me. The ghouls should be like scary to look at, properly deformed. You know, this doesn't look deformed. This looks like, I don't know. You don't put Vaseline on a regular basis and someone just cut your nose off. That's all it looks like. It doesn't look like someone that's been through like a nuclear invasion in their whole system and they've been alive for 100 years. Because that's also another thing, right? Ghouls don't die of age, or they age very slowly. But this looks very sanitized. This dude from yes, he looks like Red Red Mask. Oh my god, this is bad because I read comics. I feel so bad right now. Captain. This is gonna be embarrassing when we finally see Red Skull. God damn it! This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. Yeah, Red Skull. He looks just like Red Skull. Just paint him. Done. This doesn't look like a ghoul. Hot take, I guess. I don't know. I was like, I'm liking most of the aesthetic, but this is a turnoff. I want to see something disgusting. I want to see something that I can call a ghoul, not some guy that just, I don't know, he doesn't put Vaseline on his face or lotion or anything and has just continuous sunburn his whole life, you know? Yeah. Agent Smith plays him in Captain America, yeah, in the movies.
Unless
what?
I see it with you.
And grab them. The way he spits out that coffee is more disgusting than his face. I'm sure the fact that he has one eye was sort of like the highlight of this section, but his lack of manners. This is just uncouth, man. Ew. You were so disgusting.
And grab the moldy one.
I mean, seriously, who raised this dude? Not me. Damn. What is that? Are those fingers? Those are fingers. Those are fingers inside that thing's mouth. I think this is an original monster. If you know this monster, I've never seen it, and I played a lot of A lot of Fallout games. I don't know what the fuck that is. The fuck is that? Those are fingers. Oh my goodness. This, oh. Who doesn't finish his coffee? What a monster. Who spits it out? The holy elixir of life. And you just, oh, goodness. Wait, does that chick have a fork in her eye as she's shooting? Yep, it's a fork. Hey, they nailed the music. Obviously, the bomb, right? To even start the damn show. Wait. Hey, welcome in, Jacob. Welcome in. We're watching the Fallout trailer. It looks good. I'm watching this. Definitely, I'm watching it. April 12th. Okay, because I'm watching this with you guys. I have to note this down. April 12th, Fallout TV show. All right. Add it to the calendar. I'll give it a chance, but no, not Halo season 2. We will get there. We will get there, brother. Is that it? Yep, that's it. So we need Elder Scrolls show or film. I don't know, man. I don't know about that. Elder Scrolls. I feel like we've seen so many fantasy stuff, before. We've seen so many. I know it feels reductive for me to say it like that because Halo, Skyrim is its own thing, but I feel like we've seen so many sword, shield, daggers stuff, with the dragon here or there, or Game of Thrones, etc. It's kind. We need to give it a minute, in my opinion. Let's go to the next one. Also, what did you guys think of the Fallout trailer? Like, out of 10, what score are you giving it? I'm giving it just the trailer, right? Just the trailer, I'm giving it an 8. I'm very excited from what I saw. I saw just 2 things I didn't like. The guy involved in it, the Westworld dude. No, all right. Second, the ghoul does not look like a freaking ghoul. So no, those are 2 negatives. Everything else looks really nice. It looks really nice. All right. So Vince says maybe maybe do a book adaptation of The Witcher from the guy from Superman. Oh, you're talking about what's his face? Henry Cavill. Dude. Apparently there's rumors that they're working on something, but it's not going to be Netflix. It's rumors, nothing confirmed. So I'm not going to bring it up right now. As far as Henry Cavill, forget, dude. Henry Cavill, they gave him the entire 40K universe. The entire 40K universe. Warhammer 40K, they gave it to Henry Cavill and said, do whatever. Make movies, make shows, act in them, direct them, do whatever. All right. Henry Cavill is about to prove to a lot of people, negative or positive, when you give a sacred IP to the most dedicated fanboy, okay, what does he do? What will he produce? Because let's be honest, fans, and we've been shitting on these creators, these writers, these producers, directors, whatever, making all of our beloved IP. We've been shitting on them. Oh, they don't respect the source material. This is full of woke agenda. This is this, crapping all over it. And we always picture that if we were given the opportunity, we would execute. You know what I mean? So Henry Cavill was given this opportunity. He's cooking right now. He's cooking. But I'm telling you, whatever comes out of the Warhammer 40K thing will significantly change how these IP are handled in the future. Because if Warhammer 40K is a gigantic success, and we all jump on the bandwagon and we're paying, and these corporations get it that, okay, so we're not supposed to get people that are concerned with ESG scores. We're supposed to get people that love this shit to do it. If that is what comes out of Warhammer, it's definitely going to change it. Then they're going to stop looking for people that don't know what they're talking about. As like at interviews for Marvel movies, they will ask you legit questions from the comic books if you want to get on the writing team. And if you don't know what you're talking about, please see yourself out, sir, ma'am, they, them, etc., etc. Right? But if he fails, if Henry Cavill fails, nothing's really on the line because it's all going to shit anyway. So whatever. Yes, Netflix did murder the franchise. They oh my god, they butchered it. All right, they did damage to The Witcher. Hi-Fi Rush as an anime, yes, Jacob, I'm with you. Hi-Fi Rush as an anime sounds like a good idea. Just make sure you give it to Japanese devs or writers or whatever. Give it to the Japanese, they'll make a good anime. We'll probably watch like 300 episodes of Hi-Fi Rush if you give it to the Japanese. If you give it to Americans, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Someone has to say it. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to watch that. He's a chill dude. He's a chill dude, but we'll see. Yeah, he's working on everything, dude. Apparently they're giving Henry Cavill everything, complete and total control of Warhammer 40K. That's what they're giving to Henry Cavill. We shall see what he cooks. Time to watch The Girls season 4. There's a show called The Girls. Is there? I am not aware. The Girls season 4. There's no show called The Girl. Oh, you're just messing with me. All right, Jacob. Very funny. Haha. All right. Very funny. Xbox needs to, but the whole Warhammer license rights. They needs to buy the whole Warhammer license. All right. All right. Mike says hating on a Sunday afternoon. It's good for your blood cells, Mike. It is healthy. All right. You need to get the rage out. Trust me. Don't listen to all this crap about no breathing exercises. Get it out of your system because it's energy. All right. Everything is energy. And if you're keeping it in, guess what's happening? The rage is eating you up. But if you take it out, you're moving on with your life. All right. Okay, yeah, the boys. All right. Let's get to the trailer. Let's get to the trailer. What's happening? It's not playing. This is weird. Oh. Hold on. I presented it the wrong way. I need to remove it, right? I presented it the wrong way. Hold on. Here we go. God damn it. All right. Here we go.
Rome. Greece. All democracies fail because people are fucking stupid.
That's true. That is true. But in defense of democracy, right? In defense of democracy, it's not about stupidity, it's about inevitability. Everything fails. And that's why people talk about Microsoft going third party, Xbox going third party. I'm like, bro, all of it's going to go third party at some point, right? Everyone is right, technically. You just won't be alive to say, aha, I told you. All right? There's nothing that has ever been created, right? There's nothing that's ever started and never ended. There's nothing. Everything ends. Welcome in, Dreadpool. Welcome in. Xbox has failed. Lord have mercy. Mike, bless your soul, my brother. Bless your soul. You know what, Vince? It is a right. I think it's a right. Everyone has the right to be stupid, because if we don't have stupid people, we don't know how to measure intelligence. All right? That's all I have to say. Here we go. Starlight.
But if you crush the masses, who builds your monuments?
Oh,
Who tongues your taint?
you see, I told you. Exactly. I agree with this narrator perfectly. You need the poor to have the rich. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. You need to have dumb people to remind us what smart looks like. All right? You need to have, like me with 7 views, right? 7 people watching me right now, to then appreciate and be like, wow, when Ham has like 3,000 people watching it. You need the balance, right? You need the cold to appreciate the warmth, right? Or if you're a freak like me, you need the warmth to appreciate the cold. Whatever, all right? Let's go back. God damn it. I messed it up. I was listening to her words instead of watching the damn trailer.
But if you crush the masses, who builds your monuments? Who tongues your taint?
Tongues your taint. Because brother man, because this dude. Okay, hold on. Where is he?
But if you crush the masses, who builds your monuments?
Because this guy has intercourse with. Okay.
Who tongues your taint? The people will tear it apart themselves.
Hey, Democrats versus Republicans. This is fun.
You just gotta nudge them a little.
Fight.
Then you get to swoop in and be the one saving it.
Like Caesar.
Like Caesar.
Okay.
If there's hell below.
Whoa. That your mouth?
Like Caesar.
Okay, so this chick's name is the Truth Bomb. Okay, sure. I mean, that's just messed up, guys. That's messed up. I know it's a common joke, like, women are snakes, but this is not appropriate. This is too on the nose. Come on, guys. Y'all can do better. It's funny. No, I'm not saying it's not funny, but come on, guys. Don't be lazy. Ooh.
Oh, hell.
Yeah.
Who wants their balls crushed?
Balls crushed?
Your team.
Wait,
Who wants their balls crushed?
Is that the little dude? What's his name? Sam or something? Okay, yeah. Looks like
Your
just some
team.
random kid.
What's your code name again?
The boys.
Oof. Who came up with that shit?
Negan. Wow.
Shit.
That looks glorious. Looks like he just did some nasty shit. Oh. Now, I have something to say about this guy specifically. I think he is what most superheroes would be if superheroes were a real thing. And that's why we kind of like or love The Boys. Because the Marvel thing is kind of like this is not realistic. There's no, if powers were available, we would have sick, twisted individuals that we would be fighting against. That's the probability. If we're looking at probability, that's what we're looking at. As for this trailer, you don't have to sell me on The Boys. You're preaching to the choir. I'm gonna watch it either way. It's fine. It's fine. I think that's it, right? Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah. Jeffrey Dean Morgan. Yes. In The Watchmen, he was the dude that tried to do the thing to the female superhero. That was not cool. I was left uncomfortable when I watched that. And yeah. Yeah. Anyway, he's a great actor, and I'm looking forward to seeing him there. I never watched The Boys, so question: what's with Homelander being sinister? Homelander is just a dude with mommy issues. So spoilers for anyone that hasn't watched it. Essentially, he's not secretly evil, and that's what makes The Boys. That's what makes The Boys, in my opinion, so like special, because they make the superheroes just people with powers, and not in the Marvel way where it's not realistic, it's comical and facile and just surface level character development. You know, Homelander has mommy issues. He was created in a lab. He grew up in a lab, right? So the boy's got attachment problems. All right, he's either all in and all out, but not in a healthy way. He's like, when he's all in, it's like, dude, stop. I can't say more than that without ruining the first few seasons for you. Go and watch it. All right, Jacob, go and watch it. But he's not secretly evil. The people that say that Homelander is evil are lying. He's not evil. He's just a person, and he makes mistakes. But when you make a mistake, when I make a mistake, maximum a couple 100,000 go this way or that way, or we go to jail, or maybe 5 people die, right? If Homelander makes a mistake, half a block is dead because of his powers and whatever. So that's what makes it like more impactful. That's why a lot of people just like to because his influence affects even more people. Then he's not just a flawed human being, he is the devil. You know what I mean? Homelander needs a lot of titties to keep him sane. I don't know, man. I don't even think a titty bar would sort this guy out. Like this guy, maybe like 12 titty bars, not 11, 12. It needs to be 12. All right, so the last one that we're going to look at, Vince, is your favorite. I'm just glad I can have Omni-Man versus Homelander in Mortal Kombat. I still haven't seen Invincible. I finished watching. Damn! And I should talk about this. You know what? Let me look up like trailers of this anime, and then I'll play it in the background when we're talking about it. I finished watching an anime on Netflix, Onimusha. So some good stuff. That's some good stuff. It's not just gratuitous violence. What's this? Homelander take a Snickers if you keep him distracted. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think there's enough titties in the world to distract Homelander. Because you know he only wants his moms. But damn it. No spoilers. Guys, let's stop talking about this. I don't want to spoil it for anyone that hasn't watched it. All right. Go and watch The Boys, people. If you haven't watched The Boys, go and watch it. Let's see. Oh, damn it. I presented it the wrong way again. All right, entire screen, blah, blah, blah. All right, there we go. That would be my kryptonite if I was a superhero. Because if Homelander's kryptonite is tits, mine would be ass cheeks. But not just quantity. No, it need to be like, you know what? Let's not get into this. Let's not do this. Because tomorrow I might actually be a superhero. I'm not going to give you guys all the details to my weakness. No. I'm going to be the supreme commander of the planet with no kryptonite. But let's watch this. Let's watch this. Up.
You deserve the truth.
I don't mind them race changing Captain Keys. I don't mind it, right? What you mean speaks about volume? I don't understand, Vince. What are you talking about? Is the volume off? Oh, for sure, Dreadpool. For sure. If you haven't seen season 1 of The Boys, too bad for you, but also go and freaking watch it. All right. Oh, okay, Vince. I get you. Yes, season 1 for The Boys. We're not talking about Master Cheeks over here. All right. I have a hack for anyone because let me be honest here. I was angry at the first 2 episodes of Halo. I was very angry, very frustrated because I came here to watch Master Chief. Like, no cap. I came here to watch Master Chief. You do not put a sign out, right? So that the show says come and watch Coldplay, and then I get to listen to 3 songs of Coldplay, and then you add in a whole bunch of other shit. The shit might be good. I'm not saying it's not good. I'm saying I came here to see Coldplay. You get me? Right? Okay. So if my problem with the first season of Halo was that it focused too much on ancillary parts and not enough on Master Chief himself. So I did something starting in the 3rd episode of Halo, and it made me fall completely in love with this show. It made me see this show the way someone definitely intended it. Someone in the editing room knew what the fuck they were doing. And listen to me. Go back if you're frustrated with the show for the reasons that I was frustrated. Go back and fast forward on every single part that doesn't have Master Chief in it. If Master Chief is not in that scene, fast forward. Fast forward. I promise you, you will have a much better experience. Otherwise, you can come back and just charge me. I'll pay you $10. I bet you $10 that if you hated the fact that Master Chief wasn't enough in that show, so you gave it like a low score, go back, rewatch it in the scenes, only focusing on the scenes that he was in, and you will feel a much better connection and a better result from watching it that way. Welcome. Boa noite, Genesis PT, seja bem-vindo. Ainda não sei se é homem ou mulher, para mim me interessava, mas se preferes não falar, também não há problema. Genesis PT says, hi, enjoyed season 1 of Halo. Season 2 could be better by the trailer. We'll see. We're getting through it. When you get to season 3, season 1 is fair play. season 4 and 1 and 2 are fair play and so on forth. Damn, Dreadpool really wants to spoil the boys. He really wants to go at it. Jeez, Dreadpool, settle down. Settle down. Let's try to be nice. Let's try to be hold hands and sing Kumbaya, everyone. Hold hands. Oh, Genesis PT é homem. Bom saber, bom saber. Eu também. Pode assumir que eu sou homem. Ok? Tá certo. Let's go. Let's watch it. Let's watch it.
The enemy.
Am I weird for imagining what it would be like to do the dirty with a female Spartan? It's just me. They're doing the reach thing, like where everyone dies. They're doing it in the show. Oh my good. Vincent says probably one on OnlyFans. Dude, I'm going to offend so many people by this statement, but fuck it. I'm gonna say it. If you spend any money on OnlyFans, right? You're pathetic. You're an embarrassment to every man on this planet. I am ashamed of you. If I follow you on Twitter, tell me so I can unfollow your pathetic ass. You are lower than the freaking low if you go to OnlyFans and spend money there. You are everything that is wrong on this planet. If you left the planet, we would lose nothing of value. I just had to get that out of my system. I'm sorry. Don't go to OnlyFans, dude. Build yourself up. Women will want you. Trust me. It's not hard. Go to the gym. Learn a skill. Take a fucking shower. All right? Just the bar is not that high. I promise. It's not. You're an embarrassment to your entire bloodline if you spend $1 on OnlyFans.
For every moment that we hold the enemy at bay.
Okay, this is a beautiful storyline because the Spartans sacrificing themselves for everyone to escape. Oh, this is awesome. This is awesome. I hope they do it well. No rushing.
More innocent people can escape.
What do you mean 63K? Vince, don't you dare tell me anyone has ever spent 63K on OnlyFans. Don't you dare.
When they do, they will go forth.
That is a hell of a shot. I don't know if there's any women watching this. This is, for me, this is beautiful. This is one of the most this is a very masculine shot, and I like it. I like what they're doing with this show. This is encouraging. One simp. What? Hell no. Vince, for real? One person spent 63K. Are you for real? Send me a link, Vince. I'm not calling you a liar, but send me a link because I'd like to see it and talk about it. 63,000 US dollars. Was it dollars, pounds? What was it? No one is doing that. Come on.
They will go forth.
This lady is very pretty. Ozzy is very pretty. What? You were actually sending me these receipts, Lord in heaven. All right, let me finish this. Then we'll get.
And tell the story that you write today.
Jacob. Okay, so this is like a viral thing because Jacob is aware of these 63,000. What? Genesis PT brain cells. What are we talking about right now about brain cells? What specifically? So I wanted to talk about Master Chief being without his mask. A lot of people don't like it. Me personally, I do not mind it. I think it should be done less, right? I don't think they should do it the way the Mandalorian does, because when he removes his mask, it's supposed to be symbolic. It's supposed to be heavy. You know what I mean? There's supposed to be some sort of significance to the action of removing his mask, removing his armor. It should be special. You can't have it every 5 minutes. So that's the change that I hope. I don't mind them removing his mask. I don't mind them giving Master Chief a face. That is fine. I've seen a lot of people pissed off about that shit on Twitter, and I completely disagree. Right? I want to see his face. I was interested to see how they would act out his face and whatever. But just, dude, you can't have it every 5 seconds, mask off. 5 seconds, mask off. I'm like, dude, come on. You're playing a character who 99% of his persona is the Mjolnir armor. I don't know if that's how you say it. That's how I say it. I've seen a couple of people say it, so that's how I say it. I say the Mjolnir armor. All right. I think they removed it too many times, and they need to spare us. Remove it once in a while. Like if the season has 10 episodes, remove his armor 6 times. Give us 6 scenes, and they have to be significant. Like someone died, and Master Chief was just like, fuck, I need to breathe. And he takes off his mask. Right? Give it some sort of relevance. Don't make it routine, like me putting on my tie, taking off my tie. No. His armor he uses it for like survival. It's his lifeline. It's his home. There must be something heavy for him to take it off. Not, oh, I'm in a spaceship with this girl, I'm going to take it off. I'm in a corridor and we just killed a couple of enemies, I'm going to take it off again. That's fucked up. Don't do that. Don't do that. 63K brain cells. Okay. Yeah. Less, right? That's what he doesn't have. I think season 2 will do better than 1. I hope so, bro. I hope. How will they transfer from season 1 to season 2? How will they transfer what, Jacob Novak? What specifically? Yes, but the show is for everybody, not only Halo fans. And that's the thing, Genesis PT. This is something that I've heard a lot of people argue about when people make stuff that we in the nerddom fell in love with, and then they make it for a modern audience. And we decry it, and they're like, no, but it's for everyone. So why are they going to make it for you? Listen good and listen well. The only reason Halo is relevant is because we loved the core of what Halo is. So we fucking know what makes Halo special. Good example is The Witcher. When the first season came out and they didn't focus enough on Geralt, we started freaking out. And they called us trolling fanboys. They did it worse in the second season and the third season. And do you know what happened? Do you know what happened? Genesis PT? Magically, right? Magically, the random ass people that didn't play the book, didn't play the games, didn't read the books, came to the same conclusion. This show kind of sucks. And the ratings tanked. The viewerships tanked. People even unsubscribed from Netflix because of that shit. Right? So do you understand the correlation here? Do you get it? Do you get it? So the people, right, the fans, said Halo's great because of all of this shit, right? Put that in the TV show. The writers were like, no. We're going to take that down a notch. We're just going to take this and put that in the show. The result is going to be cack. It's going to be bad. So there's a reason why it's important to listen to the people who said this thing was even great to begin with. Because if you don't follow the thing that made it great in this arena, and then you You completely change it, and all you did is take the skin of it, right? You just took the skin. You wanted to make a comedy. What you did was, instead of just making your own original comedy, you went and you took Scooby-Doo, and then you inserted the skin of Scooby-Doo around your comedy. What happened? It was shit. No one liked it. You get me? So follow what the fans tell you. Why? Because the fans told you this is what's great about it. So take what's great about it as a video game, make that in the show, and you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Okay, so Vince, DM me the video. Thank you so much, Vince. I will get to it after we finish with this trailer. People are really mad that 343 are copying Rockstar's pink picture they had when they announced the GTA. People take this really like too seriously. It's companies making fun, right? It's social media managers. And this is another thing. People are either too dumb to understand or just disingenuous and pretending like they don't know. There's people behind these accounts, and their job is to get engagement. GTA 6 came out, they made that announcement, they put up that design with the pink and purple and whatever, and then the people behind the social media accounts in the other gaming companies are like, how can we get engagement off of that as well? Copy and paste, copy and paste. You're still giving them engagement, whether you're pissed off and you hate it. Your view is still counting. Whether you like it and you like it, your view is still counting. So it doesn't matter. They're still getting what they wanted. They wanted to get views. They're getting views. They're getting reactions. All right. To me, Master Chief's face should be yours, ours as individuals, not the actors. I can understand that view, Dreadpool. I can understand it, but I also understand the business side of it. The business side of it is this dude, this guy, he has an agent, he has contracts, he has his personal career to think about. So there's no advantage to just being the voice of Master Chief. There's a big advantage to being the face of Master Chief. It's why the Mandalorian removes his mask every 5 seconds. You know, that's why he does it. It's not because he cares about Star Wars. No, it's because he wants his face to have more value. And it has more value because now everyone knows that's his face under the mask. So for me, I understand the business side. The reason why I like it personally is because in a game, it's kind of believable that you wouldn't see him with no mask. In the TV show, in the movie, the idea is we're trying to humanize, we're trying to take the time to delve into this character, etc., etc. You can't do that if he never takes off the mask, or you can't delve deep into it if he doesn't take off the mask. And in a way, it kind of speaks to the realism of the show. Let's be real. We all assume Master Chief doesn't keep his mask on 24/7. Come on, guys. Come on. So, again, I think your real gripe is the fact that they don't make it a momentous occasion when he takes the mask off. I don't mind that he is a straight white dude. I'm assuming he's straight, but I don't mind that that's what he looks like. Obviously, in the show before this show appeared, I always pictured Master Chief as a black dude. If I had to give him a face, I would have given him a face like The Rock, if I'm being honest. Like a big dude that just is a tank of a man. If I had to pick a face for Master Chief, I would have given him The Rock's face. But I don't mind that it's this dude. Not a problem. That's not Master Chief. That's Frame Chasers, Lord. There are times to listen to fans. There are times to not listen to fans. In this case, they screwed up by not listening to the fans. No. No. If I'm in charge, you always listen to the fans. If I'm in charge at Disney, for example, it's my policy to always listen to the fans. Or always listen to people that are fans in the development team, in the writing team. That's what I'm doing. I would rather fail, right? I would rather the project fail. But we're sticking to the source material. We're sticking to the things that make this even relevant for us to freaking make it. I'm making Sonic blue. You know what I mean? Peter Parker is a straight dude. You get me? Blade is Blade, not Bladette. That's what I'm doing if I'm in charge. And if it fails, it will fail as what it is. It will not, under my stewardship, right? It will not fail or succeed as some abomination of the original concept. I'm not going to do it if I'm in charge. That's just me. That's just me. Fall Guys copied it. Overwatch, Call of Duty. It's an homage. It's an homage. It's a joke. It's whatever, dude. It's cool, you know. It's a good time. We sometimes forget that it's about video games. We forget it's about just having a good time. It's just about having a good time. That's really what it's about. So just chill. Everyone needs to chill the hell out, in my opinion. All right, let's carry on with this trailer. Let's carry on. What's this? This chief actor needs to play him in everything Halo related. If 343 Xbox wants to change chief actors in future, could be bad, but also good. I'm good with Master Chief's current voice. I'm good. All right, let's continue. What the hell? Why can't I hear this? Can you guys hear the sound? God damn it. No sound? Okay, so it says here I need to restart my browser. Son of a bitch. All right, well, there's a dub here. God damn it, there's no dub. Sorry, man. Sorry, I didn't get the dub. You know what? Lesson learned. Every episode, I get what I can guarantee everyone here is that every episode of my gaming log, there will be improvements. All right. So last time we had to deal with some very terrible buffering. What? Wait, there's no sound from me? And you can't hear me. Oh, okay. Okay. Hold on. That's a good idea, actually. Hold on. Let me rewind this. Oh, this Hello. Okay. Pew 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 pew. Oh my goodness. And see, this is the type of stuff that makes it viable for people to fight not the console war, but the streaming wars. Because now it's like Paramount has Halo, Fallout, The Boys. That $10, that $12, it's kind of worth it at some point when there's like 5 or 6 banger shows. The problem is they don't have the year-round releases that something like Netflix has, right? That's the big difference, in my opinion. That's the big outlier. Oh damn, I forgot. We also have to look at okay, but before we look at that, let's go to Vince's Twitter. Let's check what Vince sent me in the DMs. For this OnlyFans situation. Oh, this is Asmongold. Oh Lord, this feels wrong because now I'm going to be reacting from Asmongold himself. It feels kind of, oh man. All right, all right. I'll try. It feels like I'm stealing. I feel because this is what he does, and if I'm being honest, he's the one who gave me the idea to like react off content like so. So I said so twice. All right. Vince, you mentioned me in the source. How so? In the comments. Did you mention me in the comments? Here we go. All right. I hope you guys can see this. Oh, you mentioned me in the comments. Oh, awesome, dude. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Where's the live button? Okay, there we go.
Spender on OnlyFans. What's this? And yeah, that's about right. Crypto whale looking for a queen. Fan statistics. Subscribed for 1 month. Spent $62,000.
Are you serious? Are you fucking? Okay, this is real. This is not a joke. It's not a meme. So I might get canceled what I'm about to say, but fuck it. Fuck it. This guy looks like what he does. Is that clear enough for everyone? He looks like what the screen said he did.
Oh, that's a lot. Yeah, that's a lot of, wow, that's a lot of money. And that's only in 1 month? How does that work? Bro,
What?
why?
He did it in a month. He did it in a month. This is not like 5 years of him throwing money. $30. Guys, I'm telling you, money is not real. Money, right? Money is a figment of our imagination. It is a figment of our imagination. Look at this guy. Look at it. 63. I am ashamed, right? Right now, I'm being honest. I'm being honest with you guys. I am ashamed that this is what's out earning me. Look at it.
He was stalking her? I don't know if he was or not. Who knows?
Of course he was stalking her. I ran into my number one spend on OnlyFans. He wasn't. This was on purpose. This was on purpose. If you're willing to spend this amount of money, dude, I'm speaking to the chick, Ruby Rose. Ruby, he knows where you're sleeping. He knows where you had dinner last night. He knows where you had breakfast this morning. He probably knows the location of the last poop that you took. All right? 63,000 in a month. I need to step my game up. I'm serious. I need to step my game up.
$63K in a month. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you could probably sub and unsub. I'm not sure. I if it's like World of Warcraft, I don't know.
Yes. Does this not prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that being rich doesn't equal being smart? You know what? This kind of feels like a cope to me. It kind of feels like a cope. It speaks to my rage, right? Because I'm pissed right now. I'm pissed that dude is what's out earning me. I'm pissed. I'm not gonna cap about it, right? But it feels like a cope because beating the system, right? Making the dough, the moolah. That's smart. Like I used to be pissed off about the whole freaking Kim Kardashian thing. And my wife broke it down one day and I was like, fuck. I've been coping all this time. Guys, Kim Kardashian sat there and took a freaking sex tape and made $1 billion. Forget the fame and all the extras. Forget Kanye and the basketball. She made $1 billion with a sex tape. Other people would have folded, disappeared. Some people would have offed themselves, etc. This girl made $1 billion with a freaking sex tape. She's not Einstein. Her mom is not Einstein. Whoever was managing her is not Einstein. But she's smart for that specific thing. So this guy, although I'm pissed off, I'm raging right now, right? This is a cope. This is a cope to me. He is smart, dude. I'm sorry. He figured out how to do crypto. I'm out here nickel and diming the Bitcoin market, make it like $50 a day, $200 if I have a good day. This dude is making enough to throw $63,000 in a month to an OnlyFans creator. Let's call them that. Now, I disagree with how he spends his money, but how he makes his money, god damn. This guy replies, no, it doesn't. What do you assume? Okay, you want to say, why do you assume that they are rich? More likely obsessed to the point of mental illness and up to their eyeballs in debt. Okay, so I made an assumption. I assumed that if you're throwing 63K at a random OnlyFans account, then you must have a lot more. My bad. Cruiser man might have a point. Brother man might be broke as fuck and just throwing money that he doesn't actually have. I put myself in his position. I'm not spending 63K if I don't have at least 500K. That's how I look at the whole economics thing. All right? My bad. Maybe he is broke. Jacob says, I Googled and Pablo Schreiber playing Master Chief in this. And to clarify, others can play Chief, but it would be weird if other actors took the helmet as Chief, like Tom Holland, Pedro Pascal. So Tom Holland with the Spider-Man thing, that wouldn't be weird because the mantle has been passed again and again and again and again. Spider-Man is at the level of like Superman, Batman, James Bond, Wonder Woman, Catwoman. The mantle is more powerful than the person inhabiting the mantle. All right. So for me, my Batman will always be Christian Bale. But that's my Batman. Anyone else can come in and be Batman, and it's still gonna do dollars, right? Master Chief. So as a like movie or TV show character, still needs time to have that level of being bulletproof to like, bro, just put anyone there, they'll be Master Chief. I'm sure as soon as Pablo Schreiber's run is up, and someone else inhabits his position, I'm sure it's going to be tricky after that. Let's go
I
back
don't
to
know.
this weirdness.
This does not prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that being rich doesn't equal being smart.
What do you mean he did it for love, Vince? This man does not even respect himself. How can he love anything? I'm sorry, if you spend this type of money on something as trivial as OnlyFans, then you don't respect yourself. I don't even know if you like yourself. All right. He said debt, but why is it, especially here in Sweden, that the workers, when you take out loans, that don't check, so you have paid off your debt or other loans before you can get more loans. That's a good one, because in Mozambique they actually check your previous loans. But that's the thing about debt. It's not a bad thing to have debt. I don't know if you know this, but the way they calculate it, it's actually a bad thing if you don't have an active loan, or your record shows that you get loans and you pay them off. It's a ding against you. Sure, you're not supposed to like default completely, but you're supposed to have multiple loans and always paying them off and always taking out more loans. But if you're someone that takes out a loan, closes it, takes out another loan, closes it, that's not positive for your credit score. It's fucked up. The whole thing runs on debt. You need to have recurring debt. If you have people that are ending the debt and then starting new ones, that's not good. You have to have people that are continuously paying off one debt and they're starting another one. And then while they're paying this one, they're starting another one, or they've got 3 more that they started. So the whole credit card debt thing, it's possible. It's possible. Jacob says, I will never take out loans. I don't know. Loans can be useful, brother. That's just shitty part of capitalism. No debt should be better, IRL. Yes, it should be better, but a lot of things should be. But in the real world, it's not about what should be, it's about what is.
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously there
Ran into, I'm guessing more like he found me.
there's a lot of dumb people, especially make money in crypto,
Pretty
right?
much.
Ran into, I'm guessing more like he found me. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I don't know.
I own a small business, and one of the girls that works for me has OnlyFans. About a year ago, this guy came in my store because he lost his wallet on the street where my store is, and he saw Lisa. He went crazy and started hugging her and just acting nuts. I had to threaten the police for him to leave, and he came back several times looking for her. It was actually pretty scary. See, like anyone that would have listened to my earlier rant about males that engage in OnlyFans would be like, "Oh, you're a prick." But read this. Read this. These are the people that actively engage in OnlyFans. It's not good for you, dude. If you're listening to me right now and you spend, I don't care if it's $5, I don't care if it's $1 on OnlyFans, you are better off going to spend money, $15 on PS Plus right now than OnlyFans. You are better off. You know what? Take that money, right? Take that $15. Look at it right now. Grab it. Do you have your $15? Light it on fire. Warm your hands. That will edify you more as a man than OnlyFans. The fuck?
Small business. One of the girls works for me as OnlyFans. About a year ago, the guy came in the store, lost his wallet on the street, and he saw Lisa. He went crazy and started hugging her and just acting nuts. I had to threaten the police to have him leave, and he came back several times looking for her. It was actually pretty scary. Yeah, I mean, this is the thing, right? Is that being a girl is like playing on a PvP server. All the time, you have to worry about like where you're gonna go. Make sure, like, oh, do I want to go down this aisle, or could there be people camping the aisle? That's just what it's like. Yeah, it's like being on a PvP server, a contested zone. It's nuts. And I know obviously everybody talks all the time about, oh, well, you know, OnlyFans girls make a lot of money. But, you know, there are creepy, weird stalkers.
Vince, you know what? I don't give a fuck. I don't give I will call you a pony for not suggesting to use the $15 on Game Pass. Listen, the reason why I put PS Plus and lighting the $15 on fire is because I don't see good value in PS Plus. You get me? You get me? I was looking for like bad things to do with the $15 that would still be good for you compared to OnlyFans. So if Ham doesn't read into that context, hey man, that's a him problem. That's not a we problem. I've thought about something. Think if you do OnlyFans, get a wife and kids, the kids grow up and find your OnlyFans and question you. This is not just for OnlyFans, it's for everything, really. It's for everything. And that's something that I've come to grasp with time, right? Everything that you do, you have to always assume that your children will find out, and how is that going to affect them, right? So when you wake up late for work, when you don't go to work, how is that affecting your son, right? When you don't work, how does that affect your son? When you discipline your playtime, because I don't just game, I discipline this thing. I am the one who controls this. And that how does that affect your son? Today I bought Haagen-Dazs. I bought, is this showing? Yeah. See, I bought Haagen-Dazs. We bought it, and the lady at checkout was like, would you like a plastic spoon with that? Because people sometimes just want to eat it right there, right? And we bought the small ones, like the I think it's a 6-pack or 9-pack or whatever, right? And my youngest, she asked him first. I was sure he's gonna be like, yeah, give me that spoon. My youngest is like, no thanks, I'll have it at home. It's a small thing, but the light went on, like, yo, this kid is learning discipline and self-control. He was excited to have the ice cream, but he didn't let it control and consume him. Do you get me? And that is a result of whatever's going on at home, right? So to your point, Jacob, having OnlyFans, I'm not even sitting here to say it's good or bad for a woman or a man to do it. What I'm saying, and I hope everyone gets this, is it will have an effect on your children. Whether that's positive or negative, that's not what I'm here to discuss. It will have an effect on your children, right? I'll bring up Ham as an example. Ham is one of the hardest working podcasters on the planet, in my opinion. Disciplined than a mother. You're telling me his daughter's not seeing that? You're telling me she's not paying attention? Like, yo, this is life. This is what life is. Grinding. Putting out value into the world. Researching. Organizing yourself. Learning. Right? And if you want to teach your children that value is opening your legs and turning on the camera, that's up to you. But as long as everyone's aware that you are teaching them by whatever it is that you're doing. Hey, Sapo's here. Welcome in. Welcome in. Sapo says, I use PS Plus. I'm offended. Cancel culture soldiers. Roll out. Come at me, bro. Come at me. Yeah, I know you're messing around. I know you're messing around. If Loke gets 10K subs before 2025, he will start an OnlyFans. Jacob, if I start an OnlyFans account, because I will do it, I will start an OnlyFans account, but I'm saying it now when we're not that big and no one will be able to, no one will know when we eventually get there. But I will start an OnlyFans account, and you know what's going to happen on my OnlyFans account? I'm gonna be doing content like this. That'll be it. There'll just be a paywall. That's the only thing that's gonna change. I'm sorry. It's fine, man. I know. You meant to spell my name correct. Nice ice cream, but definitely overpriced where I live, dude. Haagen-Dazs, I think, is overpriced everywhere. But let's agree, premium ice cream. Premium ice cream. Jacob says plastics kill our earth. So smart son. Yeah. Oh my God. Vincent said it's already clipped. All right. You know what? I'm good, guys. I'm sorry. I've had enough of this. I'm not going to dedicate even more time to this foolishness. Nope. If Brother Man is throwing away his money, that's not. I don't care, bruv. That's definitely a you problem. That is not a we problem. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Let's get into some articles. Let's do some articles. What's the first one? Taika Waititi. All right, this one's gonna be a good one. There we go. All right. So obviously from IGN, it's a lot of IGN, guys. It's a lot of, spoiler alert, I love me some IGN. Taika Waititi wants his Star Wars film to recapture joy of the original trilogy. So right off the bat, hold on. Let me remove this. Okay, so right off the bat, Taika Waititi is the one who did a lot of those funny Thor movies. I have no problem with jokes and comedy, slapstick or not. I don't watch Star Wars for comedy. Taika Waititi, for me, you might as well call him Taika Marvel Waititi. Like, this guy will make you the most cookie cutter Marvel movies possible. I don't want to watch Marvel. I don't want Star Wars to become a Marvel movie. They're already bad. I don't want them to become Marvel movies, which are worse now. All right. I'm not feeling it. Film to recapture the joy of the original trilogy. This is loaded because Taika here, right? He is assuming that all the other movies after the original trilogy were not trying to recapture the joy of the original. They were just messing around, just, I don't know, lounging. Like, I don't know, let's just make whatever. We're not trying to look at what happened in the past, right? We're not trying to look back at the billions that were made and then do the same. That's not what they're trying to do. So first off, I think he's wrong here, right? Everyone else that made all the subsequent movies were trying to recapture the joy of the original, which is why they keep retelling the exact same story in all the Star Wars movies, right? At least after the sequel trilogy, everything is just, let's try and do exactly what they did in the past, but now let's change the race here, let's change the gender here, and it's falling flat, right? At least for me, I'm not feeling it. So this for me is it's tone deaf and it's embarrassing. But let's read the article. Vincent, my titty, your titty. Yeah. Let's go. Taika Waititi wants his upcoming Star Wars movie to recapture the joy of the original trilogy movies, discussing the project on Kelly Clarkson's show. Man, remember when Kelly Clarkson was a popular pop star? Time is ruthless, I tell you. Discussing the project on Kelly Clarkson's show, the Thor Ragnarok director. He made Thor Ragnarok as well. Damn. Oh, I thought he only made like one or two of the previous one. He made Ragnarok as well. That was terrible. He should pretend he didn't do that. He should pretend someone else just pretended to be Taika and then made Thor Ragnarok. So he reiterated past comments that he wants to take his time with the film, but perhaps offered some hint at its tone. With Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope, Episode 5, Empire Strikes Back, and Episode 6 seemingly acting as inspiration. I've been developing the Star Wars film for a few years, but I think with any film, but that one in particular, it's something I'd rather get. I'd really like to get right, so I don't want to rush it. Waititi said it's going to bubble along on the side. I hope it never bubbles to fruition. I hope it drowns in whatever sloppy ooze it's bubbling under. That's what I hope happens to this movie. Was Ragnarok the one with Thorette? Yes, it was the one with Thorette. And don't forget, she is better, faster, smarter, everything than Thor. All right? She is doing Thor a service by existing. All right? Ragnarok wasn't that bad. It wasn't entertaining at best. It was the one with the Hulk. Wait, wasn't that the latest one? It was the latest one. Hold on. Thor Ragnarok. Oh. No, it was the one with the Hulk 2017. That one was still bad, though. That one was still bad. They still made it so Thor wasn't the hero. They made it so Thor calls in backup, and he, the god of thunder, couldn't do it himself. He couldn't get it up, so to speak. It was Thor Love and Thunder that was the latest one. That one was bad. I'm in Remember Skylanders Academy on Netflix with season 3. Xbox needs to revive it. Jacob Novak, you were a big Xbox guy. Clearly. War and Thunder was with female Thor. Yes. That one. Love, not war. Okay. Love and Thunder. All right. It was a lot of things. It wasn't a good movie. But Ragnarok, for me at least, it just had that scene in the Colosseum, right? And then the rest of it was cack for me. The scene in the Colosseum was awesome, where he's like, yes, we're friends. He's my friend. He's my buddy. And then Hulk just fucking just wails on him. That was funny. That was good. Skylanders. Oh, okay, you're a big Skylanders fan. All right. I'm not a big fan of Skylanders. It's kind of I dabbled in it. Didn't go very far. Vincent is still ashamed you watched them all. Yeah. Well, Ragnarok. I'm one of those Marvel fans that I was in love with Marvel before it was cool to love Marvel. Like when the first Blade movie was announced, I was like, let's fucking go. All right. I loved it. I loved the second one. I loved the third one with Triple H and the puppy and all that weirdness. I still have the trilogy. Oh man, they're such bad movies, but I love them. Why? Because one, they stuck to the source material, and two, because they stuck to the source material and just deviated on like little funny insignificant things, not on the core lore, I felt I felt the love coming from the people that crafted what they were making. Right? That's what I got from like Blade. This iteration of Marvel, like since Endgame, some would say before Endgame, but I have blinders on. Most of the movies before Endgame for me are close to masterpieces. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. You can call me what a fanboy. I'm a Marvel fanboy. Yes. All right. But in my opinion, after Endgame, in a way, not in a way, but literally, after Endgame for me, literally, that was the end. That was the end of the MCU. I can't think of one thing that has happened that was created by the MCU after Endgame that I enjoyed and I can see myself revisiting like 2 years later, 1 year later, or you know what, just revisiting, period. There's nothing I've seen after Endgame once that I was like, I can't wait to watch that again. Nothing. Skylanders does need a revival. Okay. Blade is good, need to rewatch, then finish it off with Underworld. Oh, yes. Underworld. Underrated movies. Underworld, underrated movies. Yes, good. Thor definitely didn't need a fourth movie. A trilogy was enough. No, Jacob. And this is where we completely disagree. It's not, and this is about Thor and everyone else with the superhero fatigue. There is no superhero fatigue. There is shit writing fatigue. That's what's happening. There's shit writing fatigue. There's never been an anime fatigue. Why? Well, at least Japanese anime. There's never been manga fatigue. Why? Suddenly, 1992, 93 rolls around, all types of crap starts happening, and then suddenly there's comic book fatigue. No. The story started becoming shit. That's what happened. All right? There's no fatigue. There's no fatigue happening. It's just shit stories. That's all that's happening. So you're saying you loved Captain Marvel. Got it. Sapo, low blow. Low freaking blow. Because you know that I went to watch this movie before Endgame. Like most people. That's why it made like a shit ton of money. Because we all knew there was something connected to Endgame. And after that ending from what was... Ooh, now this is bad. I'm forgetting the name of the movie before Endgame. What was it called? Avengers. Oof. God damn it, I'm forgetting. Shit. It's Avengers. What's the Avengers movie before Endgame? This is so embarrassing. Why is this happening live? Why am I having a brain freeze right the fuck now? God damn it. Someone in the comments help me out. Help me out, guys. Come on. Okay, now I'm Googling it. Fuck it. Let me Google it. Infinity War. Yes. So after Infinity War, half the team gets destroyed, just disintegrates, and we're losing our shit. I lost my shit. I don't know about you guys, but I was heavily invested in Infinity War. The last thing I thought was going to happen was they were actually going to lose. This is the Avengers. They always fucking win. Then they give us Infinity War. Motherfuckers is dying. I lost my shit when that happened. And then the credits start rolling. I'm like, no. Something's about to happen. They're going to win in the post credits. And the lights come on in the cinema. And everyone around me has the same reaction. Everyone is in their seats, like, what the what? Grown ass men and women in the cinema, like, what? Okay, so that happens, and then you're like, oh, the next Marvel movie is Captain Marvel. Motherfucker, you bet your sweet ass everyone's going to watch that movie. All right. So yes, Sapo, I went to watch it. I didn't like it. All right. Age of Ultron. No, Age of Ultron was fine. Age of Ultron was just, more of the norm. Avengers unite, Avengers assemble, Avengers win, blah blah blah. Good story. But Infinity War, man, just Lord. That messed with me as a person. As a person, that messed with me. But let's carry on. I want to capture that joy and entertainment of those early ones, like the Empire Strikes Back and Return to the Jedi and all. So I'm trying to figure that one out. It'll happen. Listen. I want to be Asmongold. I want to be Stephen A. Smith. I want to turn on a stream and have 600 people watching. Doesn't mean it's going to happen, Taika. And judging by previous stuff that you've done, it's probably not going to happen. All right. Past performance informs future results. The film won't be releasing anytime soon. Thank fuck. Of course, and Waititi said earlier in November, he thinks it won't be until after the 4 projects he's currently working on. You know what? Add another 4 projects on top of those 4. Let Taika Waititi retire, and then let his script for the Star Wars movie leak in like 60 years. We can all laugh about it and move on. Fans have grown concerned over the state of the film as, like Rian Johnson's trilogy of Star Wars, years have passed since its announcement. You know what? The Force is real. The Force is real. It's trying to correct the universe. All right? It stopped Rian Johnson. It's going to stop Taika Waititi. Have faith, everyone. Waititi said in 2023 he was still working away on the film, but as of June 2023, he's still missing a middle, despite him claiming the story was finished 2 years ago. The Star Wars schedule is otherwise full of holes, with some, like Marvel Studios boss Kevin Feige's project being canceled after years of similar. You know what? Cancel everything. Cancel all of it. Jacob, what did I say it wrong? Avengers assemble, unite. Welcome in, Gogo Paul. Welcome in. Says, yeah, end of Infinity War was shocking for a lot of people. I knew they would kill the people, but not so many. Yeah, dude, it was always okay. I didn't even think they would kill anyone because I have no faith in big, gigantic corporations to properly kill off characters, especially when it's like comic book. They're doing the exact same trajectory with comic books. They kill people off, then they bring them back. Taiki is kind of a dick. He ripped his last Thor movie for bad special effects, threw the people who made his movie under the bus. Oh my god. Okay, the man is bad. He seems like a pretty cock dude. Lucas farts. That's a good one, Vince. That's a good one. Finally, sequel trilogy star Daisy Ridley is set to return as Rey Skywalker in a movie directed by Shamin Obaid Chinoy, taking place 15 years after Star Wars Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker. Nice, another Star Wars movie no one gives a fuck about. Awesome. Just awesome. What's this? Yeah, WandaVision was pretty good. The start of the post-Avengers Infinity War started nice. Now it's like wet fart bad. I don't know, dude. That's just you. WandaVision was good from the trailer. When I started watching the show, it was shit. That ending as well, the way no one took accountability, the way it was cool that she did what she did because poor her and her feelings. It's like, wait, This is not objectively bad because she was going through some shit, right? Doing what she did for the entire season, that's fine because she felt bad about it. Okay, so all Thanos needed to do was be like, guys, what I did sucked. That was terrible. Yeah. Go with peace. And that was it? For real? Come on, guys. Come on. Anyways, Taika, good luck trying to get magic that no one else has been able to get. Freaking George Lucas struggled with the sequels, right? And then now Disney is putting out so much rubbish that George Lucas's sequels look nice. That's how bad it's been. What's this? Yeah, it ended bad, but I liked how it was a TV show each episode. Okay. Here we go. Next one. Pedro Pascal proves money has become Marvel's greatest villain. Okay, this is an interesting take. There's definitely a villain at Marvel. There's a villain. Things are not going well at Marvel. It looks like the MCU may have finally found its Mr. Fantastic. So get out of the way, John Krasinski. Okay. John Krasinski is the guy that played Mr. Fantastic in the Wonder movie. No. see, this is the stuff I'm talking about, right? So I don't want to turn on Halo to have a whole bunch of shit that's not about Master Chief. Okay? I don't want to go to a Doctor Strange movie. I don't want to go to a Doctor Strange movie and then confuse it for a Wanda movie. That's not what I want. I want to be sure I'm watching a Doctor Strange movie. Okay? Simple enough. Hey, Silent Cypher, welcome in, brother. Welcome in. They're trying to set up the Dark Avengers. Good luck. First, we need to have the all female Avengers. In fact, I think we should have a trilogy of all female Avengers movies. I want a trilogy of all female Avengers movies. I'm sure each one of them is going to break like 2 billion. We need the all-female Avengers movies. No, we need the all-female Avengers trilogy as soon as possible. Screw Dark Avengers. Screw bringing back Tony Stark, Captain America. Get the man out of here. Get the man out of here. Because they're not the ones who built this, right? The male characters did not make Marvel relevant, all right? They're just ancillary and they're toxic. What we need, again, is a trilogy of the female-led Marvel Avengers. 3 movies of just female Avengers. I am here for it. And I know everyone else is here for it. All right? Wonder movie. What did I miss? Yeah. Gogo posted, I only want females in movies now. Says the guy who's making a bucket load of money. What are you talking about? Who's making a bucket load of money? I don't know what you're talking about, Sapo. I don't know what you're talking about. Gogo Po, it's rumored that they're doing the Dark Avengers. I haven't seen anything official. I want Spider-Man 3, Mary Jane Rice. Why are you calling it Spider-Man 3, bruv? Huh? Spider-Woman. And it doesn't even need to be 3 because it's not a sequel to Spider-Man. All right? It's Spider-Woman. That's what we need. All right? Give us Spider-Woman. And don't put Peter Parker anywhere in that movie. Make it so he was snapped out individually, specifically. He was snapped out. All right, get Peter Parker the fuck out of there. All right, you can keep what's his name, Miles Morales. Keep Miles Morales, but don't give him a spider suit because he's still a man. We don't want to give him power. Just keep him there. He's a nice character, and then Mary Jane Spider-Woman. I'm down for that. They need to get back to making a good movie before they release anything. I don't know. Oh my God. Gogo Paul, you are, wow, you are inspired today. She's the new spider. God damn. Wow. Spider Gwen. Yeah, Spider Gwen's actually canon. That's nice. That's nice. Silent Cipher just, yeah, man. It's not pretty in the chat. It's not pretty in the chat. Anyway, I stick by what I said. I think we need an all-female Avengers movie. No preamble, no build-up. Don't mysteriously tell us what happened to Black Captain America or any of the other male characters. Just make sure, just pretend they don't exist. All right. Give us a trilogy of the female Avengers. Each movie is gonna do 2 billion minimum, because that is all we want to see. All right. That's all we want to see. Gogo Paul. Dude, I'm gonna get you canceled. I will get you canceled. The power of the taser. All right, let's get back to this. So essentially they want to remove John Krasinski and put in Pedro Pascal. I just want to quickly say, in the Doctor Strange movie, fuck it. In the Wonder movie, because that's what it was. That movie was Wanda's movie. All right. In Wanda's movie, John Krasinski, for me, was one of the most convincing Mr. Fantastics that I've ever seen in my life. I was like, oh, that's Mr. Fantastic. As soon as I saw him with the gray and the structure of his face, I was like, that's the dude from the comic books. That looks like Mr. Fantastic. And this does not. Am I racist? I mean, they're both white. Okay. Pedro Pascal is in talks to bring his every dad powers to Marvel's smartest, most malleable super family. The news couldn't come any sooner after the recent Variety article showing just how bright the Marvel dumpster is. Damn, Marvel dumpster. This is IGN? God damn. This is IGN. Wow. How bright the Marvel dumpster is currently burning at Disney. Yo, Michael Calabro. Where is this guy on Twitter? I need to follow Michael Calabro. This dude is vicious. This is my guy. Michael Calabro. ¿Dónde estás, mi hermano? Okay, there's a lot of you. Okay, you know what? I'll find you another time. And with the Marvels absolutely tanking at the box office, the House of Mouse. Wait, the Marvels came out? The Marvels. Okay, I'm just being a dick because I watched it. It's not bad. The Marvels is not bad. It's okay. I don't know why people are shitting on it, but it's not as bad as I thought it would be. When I watched it, I was like, oh, okay. Like, I'll never watch this again. But it's not something that I would be like, this is an abomination. This is terrible. This is It was just, yeah, that was just okay. I didn't feel robbed, right, for the ticket that I paid. I didn't feel robbed, but I didn't feel like I gained anything from it, from that experience. If I could get those hours back, right, the 2 hours or 2.5 hours that I spent, and then because the cinema is about 45 minutes from my home, if I could get back the, I don't know, 5 hours, 4 hours, right, that I spent in time, the money, it's fine. In time, if I could get that back and forget the movie and whatever, I would take my hours back. It's not, I didn't feel robbed. It just felt like that happened. And I don't feel like I benefited in any way, shape, or form. Yeah, Gogo Paul, I'm with you. It's not bad. It's just so generic. True. The Marvels was generic and unpleasant. I don't think it was unpleasant. At no point was I like, I need to get out of here. I want to throw up. It was just, eh, that happened, And that was just Brie Larson's face and acting chops. No, no, don't be like that. You know what? I think this was Brie Larson's best performance as Captain Marvel. I think she was decent. She wasn't that bad. The House of Mouse needs to draw some attention away from its 274 million dud. They paid 200. Oof. What better way to do that than to leak one of the stars of its most anticipated projects? Pedro Pascal is without doubt an awesome actor, but I must admit I'm a bit disappointed by his casting. Yo, Michael Calabro, this guy is on one. For a while, I've been kicking around the idea that the Marvel's biggest problem is money. At least in my mind, Pedro seems like the perfect manifestation of this problem. So let's get into how Pedro Pascal, okay, let's just call him PP, right? We're calling him PP, all right? Proves money has become Marvel's biggest villain. People are capping. True. That's true. People are capping. Ever hear the old saying, if your only tool is a hammer, every problem looks like a nail? Yes. Well, it's become increasingly clear that Disney's only real tool is money, which is they've been throwing it around with abandon to mixed results, especially recently. That it feels like they're not throwing enough money at the VFX artists, and they're throwing too much money at talent, right? It feels to me like the imbalance that's in gaming. All the CEOs and CFOs are getting all the money, but the devs that make games amazing are not getting paid. They're not making bank in the movies, or especially the Marvel movies specifically. The VFX artists that make these worlds believable are getting paid less and less, and the good ones are leaving, right? But they're spending millions and millions on these actors that it's like, okay, you can act, but this is not a World War II movie. I'm sorry, I hate to say it. Marvel movies, DC movies, you don't need like super great chops to act. It's mostly the spectacle that gives it a lot of value. Not everyone can do what Christopher Nolan did with Batman. Right? And this is what's sad to admit, but it's the truth. Most people are average. We all agree on that. By that logic, most directors, most producers, most writers are average, right? So what can you make special? The thing that made the Marvel movies special was the VFX. I don't know if you guys have noticed, the VFX have gone down the drain. It hasn't been good. It's been very hit or miss, and mostly miss for the TV shows and for the movies. Kang, I saw the Ant-Man, and just that was not believable. There was some scenes that were cringe inducing, but it was so forgettable. I can't bring up one specific. I can only say that it was bad. And you can tell that the people that made it, they knew how to mix in the fake with the real, to the point where you're like, okay, this is actually believable. This universe, this tiny pocket of whatever universe that they're interacting in is very real. It's gone. It's gone. The main problem with Marvel tossing gobs of money at these movies is that at a certain point, spending more cash on a movie ultimately makes it worse. I disagree, but okay. Once these blockbusters start to approach 200 million budgets, they become an investment the studio absolutely can't afford to lose. Okay, that's true. These bloated budgets create an Ouroboros. I haven't seen that word in years. An Ouroboros effect, where the more money they spend on a project, the more risk averse the studio becomes, which manifests itself by second guessing their filmmakers' creative decisions in post, and splurging on expensive reshoots to take safe routes in order to ensure a mediocre cinema score rating in early screenings. 100%. 100%. This dude, Michael Calabro, is based. It's true. Almost every industry, the more money you put in it, the more by the numbers it becomes, the more boring it becomes. And it goes back to video games, because it's a video game channel. It goes back to video games. The PS2, for me, in my opinion, the PS2 was the last gaming generation where gaming was free. After the 360 or the PS3, it got very corporatized. A lot more money got thrown in. You started seeing even more of these cutscene heavy games. And obviously Matt and Ham like to make fun of me because I always talk about I love those types of games or whatever. But if we're being real, too many games became that by the numbers. Oh, action adventure, open world, non-linear, cutscenes, same types of enemies. Even like almost every game has the same scrawny little guy. They have the bloated big tank enemy. They all have this boss with like 3 or 4 stages. It's gotten very predictable, right? The Ubisoftification of the third person action game, and then there's the Sonyfication of the third person action game. There's less risk, there's less creativity and different ideas with the games that are coming out. So I 100% agree with this one. We don't even have to go very far on this one. 100%. This guy is on point. He knows what he's talking about. And Pedro Pascal as Mr. Fantastic, just no. But they'll do it. He's got all the name and the fame and whatever. So that'll get done. Before oh my goodness, Vince, that's messed up. The UB shittification, por favor. You know what? I had to put that up because you put some Portuguese in there. Muito obrigado. I appreciate that. I appreciate the effort. That's awesome. Hey, it's a good IGN writer. You and this guy need more press on IGN. One day. What's this? I heard that Tom Holland doesn't really want to do Spider-Man anymore, that he doesn't like where MCU and Sony is going. That's actually one of the topics for today. So I'm just gonna bring it up here right now since you decided to bring that up. Hold on. Tom Holland, here we go. All right. So Tom Holland says he won't make an MCU Spider-Man just for the sake of it. First off, go Paul. I don't buy it. I see this. And obviously I am being a hypocrite, and I admit it, right? Because on one hand I say, dude, if Jim Ryan says something, believe him, right? Whether it's convenient or not, believe him. Because if we can't believe Jim Ryan, then we can't believe anyone that says anything about PlayStation, because this dude runs it, right? Same thing for Phil Spencer, same thing for whoever runs Nintendo, okay? On one hand, I will say that, right? And then, on the other hand, I think Tom Holland is fibbing. I think he's fibbing. I think this is just a ploy for him to be able to negotiate. I think this is a way for him to negotiate with Disney. That's how I see it, honestly. I see it as he knows the whole thing. He is watching the dumpster fire, right? That my good friend at IGN just now described, right? He is watching it the same way we are watching it. He probably has more information on how shit things are going at Disney than we do, right? So when you're in that position, it's called leverage. That's when you sit on your high horse and you're like, yo, you guys want a hit. You want a bona fide hit. You know that I can deliver it. I'm not just going to give it to you. Now, you're going to have to pay me more. You are going to have to pay me more because I'm Tom Holland. I'm one of the most loved, most beloved Spider-Man that has ever Spider-Man, if that's a word. Right? And you guys are now at a very low point. And I can walk. I can walk and tell you guys, make someone else Spider-Man. And you guys will lose. Because now, with this statement, right? Every fan, every Marvel fan is now like, yo, we have a Spider-Man that cares. This guy cares about the brand. That's my Spider-Man. That's my Peter Parker, right? That's what everyone's thinking. Just like what Gogo Poe just said, right? And now Disney's in a situation where it's like, you double my fee. Double my fee or I walk. And then you can call Andrew Garfield or Tobey Maguire or whoever the hell. But I'm not doing it anymore. And then everyone will read the subtext when the next Spider-Man movie comes out and Tom Holland's not in it. Everyone's going to do the simple connections. They're going to make the simple connection that no, they came up with the shit Spider-Man, and Tom Holland, because he cares about Spider-Man, said, no, I won't do it. So they took someone who doesn't care, a soulless actor that just wants a paycheck. So we're not going to go watch this movie. That's the tactic. In my point of view, that's the tactic. So I'm sorry, man. I know this is painted, it's painted all over social media as if, oh yeah, this guy really cares, but no. This is just a way to make more money. Hey, it's sorry. It would be hilarious if they took him at his comments and replaced him. It wouldn't be hilarious. It'll be hilarious to us, Cypher. It'll be hilarious to us. But there's a lot of people that are very attached to Tom Holland. And it's weird because I don't think I've ever seen people this attached to a specific Spider-Man. Even Tobey Maguire, we kind of just liked him a lot. You know? Andrew Garfield, poor dude. People didn't like him at all from what I got, right? But Tom Holland, people are like, he's Spider-Man. Like, he is Spider-Man. He's not one of the Spider-Men. He is Spider-Man. I don't know if this is... That's messed up, Cypher. That's messed up. Sucks for them. I don't think so. I think Disney's taken enough gut punches recently that they'll probably go to the negotiation table if he does what I think this is. This is just a negotiation ploy, in my opinion. But let's get to the article by Ryan Dinsdale. Tom Holland has said he won't make another Marvel Cinematic Universe. Oh my God, he won't make another Spider-Man film. All right, just for the sake of it. Speaking to Collider, Holland said he is having active conversations about a potential Spider-Man 4, but is so protective of the cat. See, conversations, aka negotiations. All right, he's not sitting there dallying about the script. Oh, what's Peter actually saying here? He doesn't give a shit. All right, about a potential Spider-Man 4, but is so protective of his paycheck, protective of the character. My black ass. Protective of the character, he'd need a very good reason to make it. Okay, so this is what I would call an oxymoronic statement. You are having active conversations about something, right, that you would need a very good reason to make. Huh? What? You are currently negotiating about something that you need a very good reason to. Bro, if you're negotiating, it's done. You're just deciding how it's going to get done. I swear. Are we idiots? Are we supposed to pretend to be idiots? All right. I kind of hope it happens just so people lose their minds and cry their eyeballs. Cypher, that is dark, bro. That is very dark. They could replace him with Miles. That's probably where it's going eventually, but it needs to happen. The sequence needs to be respected, right? They won't allow themselves to be backed into a corner where suddenly there's just a movie that says Spider-Man, and then people walk into the cinema and it's Miles Morales. They need to do what they did with the Spider-Man 2 video game on PlayStation. They need to gently nudge everyone in the ESG direction. That's what they need to do. Because you can't just jerk people left and be like, yeah, go there. No, it's not going to work. People are going to be pissed. No. What they need to do is, which is what they're going to do. And even Tom Holland has spoken about being open to doing Spider-Man with Miles Morales coming into the picture. So I can definitely see it. Some men just want to watch the world. Yeah, you and Joker, man. You and Joker could share a room. Anyway, let's go back to this cock. Need a very good reason to make it. A very good check to make it. So here's the quote. All I can say is that we have been actively engaged in conversations about what it could potentially look like for a fourth rendition of my character. We're actively engaging in conversations about what it would cost for me to don the suit one more time. Whether or not we can find a way to do justice to the character is another thing. Whether or not we can find a way to give me equal value is another thing. What's this? With Holland, you get a 2 for him and Zendaya. Oh my goodness. Let me not say it. If I say it, it's going to come off wrong. I'm not going to say it. No, because I had forgotten completely about the Mary Jane angle here. I completely forgot. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. Aren't they still dating? I don't care. Honestly, I don't care if they're still dating. I could give 2 farts in the Arctic if they're still dating. Let's move on. I feel very protective over Spider-Man. I feel very protective over my financial independence. All right. I feel very, very lucky that we were able to work on a franchise that got better with each movie. I feel very, very lucky that I got to work on this franchise and I have a chance to be a billionaire. All right. That got more successful with each movie, which I think is really rare, and I want to protect his legacy. Sure, buddy. So I won't make another one for the sake of making another one. It'll have to be worth the while of the character. This dude, just wow. I'm impressed. I am genuinely impressed because as I read it, I'm like, this sounds like someone that gives a fuck. It does. Well, he's an actor. So all I'll say is that he's good at his job. All right. He's good at his job. Oh my goodness. Silent Cypher, what? Bro. Cypher, what are you doing? She's black and she's a she. There's no way she's getting killed off. What are you talking about? Anyway, let's move on. Holland has shared a similar sentiment in the past of not wanting to tarnish the beloved trilogy of recent Spider-Man films. IGN said all three, Homecoming, Far From Home, and No Way Home, were great in our reviews, and Holland would seemingly only want to make another one if it would match that quality. That being said, the actor did seem hopeful about finding a good idea earlier in 23. I'd be hopeful too, bro. I'd be hopeful too. Give me that bag. Shit. Give me that bag. That's this. It's not a race or gender thing. I just want to watch people cry and lose their crap. Dude, and I'm telling you, if you're going to kill a black woman on screen, you're going to get a lot of people screaming and crying, right? And the wrong people screaming and crying, and that's not what we're trying to do at Disney. That is not what we're trying to do. You're a simple man with simple motives. Oh my goodness. All right, let's move on. There's a bit of stigma about the fourth one in all franchises. I feel like we hit a home run with our first franchise, and there's a part of me that wants to walk away with my head held high and pass the baton to the next lucky kid that gets to bring this character to life. See, if Tom Holland means this, if he means this, then walk away, bro. Do it. Do it. But you don't. You don't mean it. And it's fine. It's fine. I don't know when it became taboo for people to say, I do my job because I get paid to do my job. This is not my dream. This is just what I get paid to do. I don't know when that became a bad thing. I think it's sad that that's where we've gotten to as a society, that you can't just be honest about simple things like this. Like 90% of the world's population does what they do because it puts food on the table. It's not because if you woke up as a billionaire tomorrow, you would still be doing what you're doing. 90% of us we wouldn't even have the energy to call our bosses and tell them to fuck off. We just turn off our phone. We wouldn't even turn off these damn phones because most of us don't even have the latest phones. What we do is we would wake up, throw these things the fuck away, and get everything new. Probably even get like new emails. Stop even talking to the friends that we currently talk to. Like the real you would come out. And the real you isn't doing the job that you're currently doing. If we're all being honest, including a lot of these actors, because we all assume the actors are doing their dream job. There's a lot of them that have come out with time. You can do the research after that. Just were honest about it. Like, yo, this was not my dream. I just did it for the moolah. And then as soon as it dried up, but I still had my millions, I was good with not doing acting anymore. The guys that have acting in their blood, guys like Nicolas Cage or Bruce Willis or whatever, these guys that can't stop doing it because they love to do it. So even when they were removed from their version of AAA gaming to like AA or single A, they didn't give a fuck because their dream was to act. All right. So that's why I'm saying I'm not buying this. If he means this, then leave, bro. Because the odds of the fourth movie, you just said it, there's a stigma about the fourth one. There's always a stigma. Look at The Matrix. The fourth one is dog piss. It's dog piss that has rotted for 1,000 years, right? And then was dredged up, okay, left in the sun for another 6 weeks, and then served as beer. That's what the fourth Matrix is. So yes, there's a stigma, but if you mean this, bro, then just step away. Because the rule of averages says the fourth one is going to be terrible. Oh my goodness. I also want them to get rid of Ned. Dude, Ned is the body positivity guy. Again, bro, don't touch the characters that positively influence the ESG score. All right? You want to kill someone? Kill this guy. Kill Mysterio. Kill all the white males, all the white male characters. You can kill them. It's fine. Especially the fit ones. Get rid of them. They're bad examples. Who wants fit people to look at? Who wants to do that? I just watched Dream Scenario. Good movie, by the way. Since you're talking about dreams, I'll look into it. I'll look into it. Oh my God. No one wants to see Ned. He lost weight, looks weird. Oh my Lord. All right, let's power through this one. Let's power through. Discussions around the fourth film were put on hold in solidarity with the writers' strike that affected a ton of different TV shows and movies. I'll make a confession. When the writers' strike came on, I was like, thank God. Thank whatever deity you believe in. If you don't believe in deities, thank whoever in Hollywood made the people pissed off, made the writers and the actors pissed off. Thank that person. I wish the writers' strike would have lasted like 12 years. That's what I wish would have happened. And then the only people that stayed were like the people that were actually passionate about the media. It's fine. The writers' strike should have lasted 20 years. Let everyone just start binging and watching movies from Japan, China, Nigeria, South Africa, Germany, whatever. Let's shut down the entirety of Hollywood for 20 years. I think it'll do the entire planet a world of good. We would all benefit from a shutdown of 20 years. That'll be good. I think Tom somehow figured out a way to suck his own. Oh. Okay. He thinks it's better than sliced bread. He looks it. I mean, he's a good-looking guy. I'm not gonna lie. I want them to bring Aunt May back and kill her off again. God damn, Cypher, what is happening with you today? You are just like dark today. Just, wow. To Sapo's point, yes, he seems like he's self-congratulatory, self-aggrandizing. That's how it seems. But for me, my biggest takeaway is that he's not being honest. I think Tom Holland would do 10 Spider-Man movies. Honestly, I think he'd do it. No joke, he'd do it. Cypher's having a blast. All right. Holland and the team appeared fairly happy with the idea, however, and Marvel boss Kevin Feige even said in February that his writers already have a story together. Again, guys, this just proves what I said at the very beginning of this article. And I swear I didn't read this. I'm reading it with you guys. I swear. When I started, I was already saying this was like, I don't believe any of it. And look at this. Marvel boss Kevin Feige says they already have a story. This is just negotiation tactics. That's all it is. I know for some people that believe these actors are like altruistic and they're amazing and they're honest, and a lot of these people are just doing jobs, which is fine. It's just fine. They're just doing their jobs. All right. He says he would. I like Tom Holland. He can do as much Spider-Man as Downey did Iron Man. They need him. Dude, Robert Downey Jr. is Spider-Man. I pity the man. I pity the man that steps in to play Spider-Man. I guess that's probably why they want to do Ironheart, but even that got canceled or delayed. I don't know. But I pity the man. Maybe the second dude that tries to be Iron Man, right? But the first, the first dude that gets cast as Iron Man moving forward, poor guy. That's all I have to say. Just poor guy. All right. So before we go off, there's a bookmark I would like to specifically address. Where is it? Where is it? Here we are. Okay, where's the screen share? There we go. Present. This shit right here. This shit right. I want to address this before we go. So first off, this guy, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so I don't know where this dude's from. I don't know where he's from. He says his location is the Stone Age, but whatever. Anyway, he posted this. Says Leslie Jones said she has been coming across men that can't get hard when it's time to have sex with her. She goes on to say, today's generation of men are weak. They have got erectile dysfunction. I would like to get you guys' comment on this. Like, do you guys, would you guys get hard for her? Google Post says what? Okay. Okay, so I think this guy is an African influencer because I see him getting retweeted by a lot of my African brothers and sisters. My Twitter is a lot of African people. So that's where I found this. Let's go into the comments for a minute. Monkey Bloody PS, Monkey Blood, right? Said the way niggas throwing shade when some of they mamas look just like this, gotta get them jokes off though. So my first response to this is, if my mother looks like this, why would you say this? This kind of implies that men should want to have sex with their mother. Am I incorrect with my deduction? Listen to what he said. The way y'all are throwing shade when some of your mamas look just like this, gotta get them jokes off though. Okay, let's say my mother looks like this. Am I supposed to want to have sex with my mother? Because you're equating this woman's beauty and her vulnerability to how my mother looks. I'm uncomfortable around this person. Oh my God, we are mutuals. Fuck that. I have never once, and I'm saying it on like live, on air, I've never once pictured myself having sex with my mother or any woman that I am related to. Not once. I'm uncomfortable with the idea of even discussing this. And that's his comment. It's like, bro, okay, she looks like my mama, and thank you. Okay, so this guy says, so their mothers look like Bufferil. Oh, that's messed up. Don't say that. They're supposed to pretend Leslie Jones is attractive. For me, it's just like, why would you bring my mother into this? I'm not trying to have intercourse or even think about my mother when I'm with another woman. It's just, what is wrong with you? Um, Cypher says I couldn't get one up around her either. She's personality devoid. Gogo Pro reverse growth. Ah, okay. So me personally, right? I am not at all attracted to this person. And by her definition, right? If we're going to follow her definition, I am weak. I won't fight it. I am weak. By her definition, I am one of the weakest men on the planet, by her definition, all right, of what's strong. If strong is being able to get it hard for her, label me weak, gents. I am very weak. And I also have erectile dysfunction. If that's what strong is, I have erectile dysfunction. That's all I'm saying. Let's check the rest of the comments. Leslie pushed this man. When men trying to kiss her. See, this is messed up. People making fun of her, right? Like she's ugly or oh my lord. Listen, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. That is all I will say about this. Okay. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. I wanted to sign off after this, but let's find a positive topic, gents and ladies. Let's find something uplifting. Hey, I found it. Here we go. What a Nigerian pro gamer's best PS5 game. So first off, I just want to say, right? Nigeria and almost every country in Africa has gamers. Nigeria is one of the most developed countries in Africa, so they have professional gamers in Nigeria. And that is a beautiful thing that I think we need to highlight, right? And just enjoy. You know, the fact that Africa is a real place and there's people that are gaming in Africa and we're not like console warriors or whatever, we're just gamers. This article specifically talks about PS5 games, but that's not what it's about, right? That's not what it's about. Oh my lord. Gogo Po is mad in the comments. He says, get them some Xbox. So today, and this is to share some info about my brother. Today, I was looking for Xbox Series X's, and this is so weird. The PS5 is cheaper in Mozambique than the Series X. First off, we don't have brick and mortar stores. We have hawkers, like people that go and buy in bulk, right, in South Africa, and they bring it here and resell it. So we end up, like in South Africa, they don't pay $500. They pay more than $500 if you take their currency and convert it. Here, we pay even more because we pay on top of whatever it was paid for in South Africa. And it just blew my mind today that the Series X is more expensive than the PS5. And the dude that's selling me that I was talking to was like, I don't have any Series X's right now, but I do have PS5s. My Series X's ran out, and my new stock is coming next weekend. So that was funny for me. That was like, okay, I'm not used to having this conversation about the PlayStation versus the Xbox in terms of availability in Mozambique, because most people that I know that game are on PlayStation. So that was very like weird, right? That was a weird experience that I had this afternoon. Silent Cipher. I swear, dude, one of these days, man, one of these days. Says I didn't know they had a pro league in Texas. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I know PS5 is popular outside America. PS5 dominates in Africa. It I don't know what the ratio is in America, but here it's like 9-1 in general. In my circle, things have been getting diverse, especially after I introduced my brothers to Game Pass last gen. Like they all bought Xboxes, all of them. Then they talk to their friends. Their friends are also on Xbox, and they play FIFA all the time on like party chats or whatever. And they didn't know that party chat was possible. What they would do is, so I don't know if you guys use, I don't know if you guys use WhatsApp in America a lot, but what they would do is they would get into the WhatsApp group. They would create a FIFA WhatsApp group. Then they would sign in with their Bluetooth headphones. They would sign into the group with their phones, and that's how they would chat during their games. And now they do party chat on Xbox, so that's fun. No, Silent Cipher. It's not hookers. Hawkers. Hawkers. All right, hawkers. Sapo, stop laughing. Yes, because they feel guilty selling a console with no roadmap at full price. Don't nobody. And this is what's really like heartbreaking. No, not heartbreaking. It's refreshing to me when I look around at the people that game in Mozambique. Like, no one is stressed, no one is pressed about console exclusives. They just want to know, okay, so where can I get this game? Oh, it's on Xbox. Okay, I'll just buy it on X. I'll just go get an Xbox. Oh, this is on PlayStation. Oh, I'll just go and get a PlayStation. You know, they don't sit there and be like, your box sucks because you don't have this. They're like, I have my box because this satisfies what I need. You have that for your needs, or I have both, or you have both, and it's fine. It's just do whatever you want to do. You're not affecting me. That's why I had such like a jarring reaction when I got on Twitter the first time, I don't know, 10 years ago or something, and I was just like, what? Personal insults because of video games? Y'all are weird. Y'all are very strange. I had that visceral reaction with the first time I saw like the console. I was like, what? You guys actually take time to do this. Okay, sure, buddy. Scalper. Yes. They're essentially scalpers. That's exactly it. Exactly it. All right, Sapo wants to get MK1. Go for it, bro. Enjoy yourself. Here we go. As the PS5 continues its unwavering domination of the gaming world, Nigeria's gaming community is not one to be left behind. So join us as we explore the best PS5 games in Nigeria. We chatted with Heritage Akande, also known as Vari Sensei, a community and events manager for Carry First, the tribe community. Vari Sensei offers the valuable insights into the gaming scene in Nigeria and shares his thoughts on the best PS5 games that resonate with local gamers. Surprise, surprise. Huh? Oh man. It's Kratos. God of War games in chronological order. All right, anyway, so here are the results. God of War, 75% first party exclusive. Great game. Hey, Big Mad Mo, welcome in, bruv. Good morning. Second is Elden Ring, 2%. Okay. The Last of Us Part 1. What happened to Part 2? I thought Part 2 was the greatest thing since the second coming of Christ. What? Oh, sorry. I thought Part 2 was the second coming. What happened? Spider-Man 1% and Assassin's Creed 2%. I'm sorry, I'm still stuck here. I am stuck on The Last of Us Part 1. Why is it that Nigerians prefer this one to the one with the golf club? What happened? Where is the disconnect? Gogo Po, wow, Spider-Man in last and Horizon not on the list. Shocking. Horizon, apparently, like I've been told several times, Horizon is the most good-looking game of all time. There's no game that has better fidelity than Horizon. Zero Dawn. Sorry, for a moment my brain froze. I only knew like Horizon, and the rest of it I forgot. But yeah, man, this is what. No Last of Us Part 2? That's disappointing. That's disappointing. Okay, there's a bunch of other stuff here discussed. But yeah, for me, not a big shock. God of War was hotly anticipated, and in my opinion, it delivered, right? It painted the right picture for an aged Kratos. Right? Even the fact that he didn't jump or couldn't jump or didn't jump as often, for me, that added into like the story that was trying to be told by the team. Elden Ring, everyone knows this, one of the best video games ever made, period. Right? Last of Us Part 1, same thing, one of the best, one of the GOATs. Spider-Man 2018, I just finished the DLC. I hadn't done any of the DLC at all, but since I'm game sharing with Wise, I got to play Spider-Man remastered with all the DLC, and it's some of the best DLC I've ever played. It was very, very nice. Assassin's Creed, and Assassin's Creed is just I assumed there was gonna be FIFA here. Like I'm shocked there's no FIFA, because FIFA is one of the most played games on the continent. So I'm shocked there's no FIFA. But other than that, nothing else. Nothing really shocks me about this list. Just where's The Last of Us Part 2? I'm just saying. Just saying. What happened, guys? What happened? anyways, that's pretty much it for today. Thank you guys for coming through and hanging out. Vince, Big Mad Mo, Gogo Poe, Silent Cipher, thank you so much, bro. Thank you for dealing with my cock throughout today's episode. I really appreciate you guys. And yeah, next time I'll make sure to, like when we're doing the videos, I'll make sure to not have too many pauses, so then we don't lose audio, because that's something that we learned today, that you do lose audio if you spend too much time on pause and you're sharing the audio from the video that you downloaded. Other than that, this was a good show. I appreciate all of you guys for coming through. Thank you so much. So this is what I do on Sundays. Mondays, which is tomorrow, Ham Solo is going to do the crossover with K Mega. Tuesdays, it's me and Ham Solo doing the lowdown. Wednesdays, Ham does the show on Matt Likes Games channel, the two-player podcast. Thursdays is Behind Them Sticks. As everyone knows, Paris was on a couple of weeks ago, Paris Lily, and we're trying to find space, right? We're trying to find space for Ham to interview Jim Ryan. It's just that Ham's so busy. We don't know if we're going to have time for Jim Ryan. We'll see. We'll try to fit Jim in there somewhere, right? Fridays is bullsitting, obviously. Me, Ham, Matt, and the lovely Nintendo goddess, Cozy Beluga. I'm still working on getting a guest for this week, but we've got two candidates. We'll see which one of them bites first, and then they'll be on for bullshit. And then we do this all over again. I hope you guys had fun, because I did. My cheeks hurt from all the laughing. You guys with your hot takes. Anyways, Vince, we still don't have a catchphrase to sign off, bro. we still like have to just awkwardly be like, bye, have a beautiful time. Come on, bro. Let's do this. Let's get to it. All right. Cheers, everyone. Bye-bye.